Okay. I think I have this one up. Guys have to let me know when you jump in. If you, please let me know if you can hear me okay and if you can see everything okay. I haven't used this program very much. As you guys know, Grog usually does this for us. Do 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 do. Hey Robbie, can you hear everything okay? I'm just trying to get a judge to make sure the levels are okay before I get started. If you could please let me know, that would be awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for watching my video earlier. Okay, cool. Awesome. I haven't used OBS very much, so this is kind of new for me anyways. I'm just learning it really, so I want to make sure I could get something out for you guys. Um, I'm just gonna chug a beer here. Thank you again for checking this out. I do have some announcements that I want to make on this channel. It's been a while since we've done anything on this channel, so just gonna give it a couple of minutes, see if more people jump in. Again, like I said, we haven't been on this channel forever. I don't even know if people will still follow this channel or still like kind of have it pop up on their queue or not. I'm not sure, but we're trying to change that, obviously. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone's getting by with everything going on. I know I'm stir crazy. I'm going on 3 week, a little over 3 weeks now of being home. I'm still working, but I am working from home. Thank gosh, I'm still getting a paycheck. My wife currently is not working; she's on unemployment though. But it's just scary knowing she's a hair dresser, as you guys know, and if people can't come in and get their hair cut, she doesn't make any money. So uh, we're just kind of waiting to see what happens with that over the next few weeks. Thank goodness the stimulus checks came out. That was another little bump for everybody, so that was cool. But overall, I just want to make sure you guys are doing okay and everything's going okay for you, and we're all getting by somehow. I know a lot of us have just been watching a ton of movies and doing YouTube or playing video games or whatever you like to do, but it's been crazy. Um, I'm here in Pennsylvania. I don't know where you guys are from, but they've shut down a lot of stuff through June. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Is June 1st is kind of when was the latest update of like kind of where things are going to go and are we going to start opening stuff back up. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens over the next few weeks. But what I did want to talk about though is obviously you see the horrorholics right on the screen. A bunch of our buddies, some from Hot Chews and Blood, as well as some other shows that you guys might know, are all grouping together, and we're going to start a new show on this channel. Try to rebrand the whole thing. But what's going to be cool about this one is there isn't really a set cast, like group of people, right? Most of the time, you'll see the same people on, but people could come on and off. We have some really cool ideas for some segments coming up. This would all be run professionally from Grog and his setup. He's really amped up his computer setup over the last few months and gotten a lot of programs to use that are really going to make this whole thing even better. So we're really excited about that. As of right now, we're all still in talks about, how we're going to kind of launch this thing. But from what I understand, we're looking about 2 or 3 more weeks out before we actually do a legitimate show. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on this channel because it's been a long time. Um, Actually, Steve in the chat, he's actually going to be one of the members of the Horrorholics too. So it'll be cool to talk to Steve more. I know you guys have gotten to know me over the years very well, and Larry very well. And, you know, the other guys who've done this channel. But there's a lot of guys that we are really, really close with that have a lot of interesting things to say a lot. That we're excited to introduce you guys to more and have you guys get to know them a little bit more. Because again, we're all just a big family, and it's been a while since there's been anything like kind of what we do with the live setting on YouTube since we did Cheetos, right? You know, we always used to get ridiculous and just drink and swear and do whatever we want, get rowdy. And I've noticed since we stopped doing that, nobody's really doing it again. So we kind of want to continue with that. So this show will not be PG, of course, like all of our stuff. It's pretty much going to be as raw as can be, and I think that that's the best. We've gone back and forth over the years with kind of transitioning shows on this channel. We've tried to do the professional thing. We tried to do the, you know, let's have segments and it's on the dot every time, and it has to be a 2 hour long show. We've tried to do all these things and set parameters for what we're trying to do on this channel, and we've realized that doesn't work. That's not who we are. We just kind of want to come on, have a bullshit of a time, and just kind of leave it at that. We don't want to say every episode is going to be 2 hours, or, you know, every episode is going to be an hour. It's going to be as long as we feel like doing it. Really to provide entertainment for you guys, and we've just noticed there's a lot that goes on with our normal discussions that we do offline when we're together that I think you guys would be interested in. We talk a lot about things other than horror, but this is mainly going to be a horror type of thing. But, you know, it's just funny the kinds of situations we all get in, and we have some really good ideas for some stuff for Grog to do as well. And it's just going to be interesting to have definitely a different kind of cast of people on this, right? It's not going to be the same thing like it was, like Craig, me and Larry, like it was, and that's what you're going to expect every time. It's always going to be different. So basically, why I'm on here today, why I'm kind of sparking this thing, is to just tell you guys about this new show we're going to do, the Horrorholics, and kind of introduce you a little bit to kind of what we're thinking, and if you have any ideas of things you want to see. We did kind of decide that we do still want to review a movie every time we do a show, so I think there will be one movie every time. But other than that, we're not really locking ourselves into like challenges or these other things we have done in the past. One thing that Eric Bindle, Horror Man Cave on Instagram, you guys might know him, good buddy of ours, he's also going to be a cast member on this. He had a good idea, and just to get more participation with the movies, watching each week or each time we do this, is to do a poll. So we will be making a Facebook page, and we'll do a poll every time before an episode, like a week or two before, so you guys can choose what movie. We'll each pick one to throw it out in the poll, and whoever like the mass majority of people chooses is what we'll do. So that's kind of what we were thinking with that. As far as challenges and stuff like that, I'm sure we'll do stuff like that like we did in the past. Not exactly sure how we'll go about it yet, and types of things we'll do. I know last time we were doing more food objects, or things that were just really gross, or like chugging different alcohol, stuff we would pretty much do anyways. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet, but we'll figure it out. Just want to say, what's up, Phil? Thanks for joining. So that's kind of where we're at with that. I mean, if you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about, that was pretty much it. I was just going to wrap this up. Again, this will be a more solidified like show than what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to come on quick, introduce the name, and kind of what we're thinking. Sorry, my throat's getting dry with all my talking. Woo! But yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking for this whole thing. So if you guys would, in the comments when you see this, I know there's not many people on right now, but in the comments, let us know some things you might want to see. We like I said, have some already things we're kind of planning on doing anyways, but again, we've always done this for you guys and ourselves, really, just to get together and have fun. So if there's things that you might feel might be really interesting for us to do or talk about, we're willing to listen because again, you guys, this is just as important for us as it is for you guys, and vice versa. We try to do this, as entertainment. So we don't want you to sit there and just be bored, right? If the movie stuff is the boring stuff, or some of the little conversations we get into are boring, please let us know because we don't want to keep doing that. We don't want to bore you away. We want to try to grow this thing again and really put out some quality for you guys, quality content, and have fun on the weekends again. We used to do it all the time on Friday nights or Saturday nights or like a day show on Sundays. So just hanging out really. We don't really want to go in with a plan because I think the best stuff happens when you don't really have a plan and you just get everyone together and just have a good time and spawn discussions from there. Because like I don't know, Larry could probably tell you the same. It got a little bit stale, I guess, last time. And the past few times we've been doing it because we've been trying to do it so professional and try to have segments and try to have things to the hour and clocking things. It just didn't seem fun anymore when we did that. And I feel like that's how it fell off again this last time, and we don't want to do that again. We want this to be an all-round just good time. We all get together and we say what we want and we do what we want. So I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys will subscribe if you're watching this channel for the first time. As you notice, I did change the channel name to the Horrorholics. Stay tuned. We are going to be making a new banner with a new logo and stuff like that. I know Larry's working on that. I know Grog is working on our background stuff through OBS and kind of an intro video and stuff like that. Transitions, stuff to make it a little bit more fun. But we will be making an Instagram, a Facebook page, most likely a Twitter as well, so we can kind of reach out to you guys throughout the weeks when we're not doing a show, and so we can pick the film we're going to do or bring up discussions that we might want to have, kind of on that weekly, 2-week basis. I'm not sure exactly how often we'll do it, but that's the beauty of this thing. It's not going to be a scheduled thing. We'll just come on whenever we want. I mean, it could be Friday night, it could be a Sunday in the afternoon, it could be during the week. We tend to get together quite often to talk, so it's really not a problem to get 3, 4, 5, 6 guys together to be able to come in here and we just hit live, right? We're going to be talking anyway, so the fun of it is just kind of doing whatever and just having you guys experience it with us and have a good time. So I want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in to this little live stream. Again, we will bring you guys more information as it becomes available. But again, we hope you guys will join us on the Horrorholics. We're really excited about it, and it's going to be a new endeavor for us to get back at this. So I want to say love you guys, and we'll see you guys all later.